Good afternoon, everyone. I am Dr. Y.V. Rajesh, Assistant Professor, Department of Biotechnology. I am the course instructor for the course Python and R Programming. In this course, I am going to teach you the basic concepts of Python programming, followed by R programming, then discuss about BioPython and application of R programming for gene expression data analysis. So the major goal of this course is to ensure that biologists know how to use Python programming for doing simple tasks of such as data analysis with biotechnological experiments, and also understanding how to use packages in R programming here. So the course is intended for undergraduate students of BTech Biotechnology. So in this course we have 39 sessions. The first 10 sessions focus on Python programming, and the next 10 sessions focus on R programming. Then 7 to 8 sessions I discuss about BioPython. Then last remaining 9 sessions I focus on gene expression analysis with R programming. So coming to the programming, people might think, like biologists might think, why should I learn programming? Because I'm a biologist, I'm not interested in doing any kind of programming related task. But in reality, so whatever any kind of student undergoing any course, he must know programming, because programming is now part and parcel of the game. Every science has become a data science here. So the course Python and R programming basically designed for bioinformatics specialization students. So the bioinformaticians generally they do multiple sequence alignments, pairwise sequence alignments, phylogenetic tree constructions, or protein structure data bank analysis, and several data analysis techniques here. So Python and R programming, although they are general purpose programming languages, so they are very much become famous in bioinformatics because of their easy readability and ease of access and ease of usage here. The course actually and outcome 2 deals with R programming, outcome 3 deals with BioPython, a specialized package of Python, and outcome 4 deals with gene expression with R programming, So coming to the session 1, in session 1 of Python, I am going to introduce different features of Python. Simple, why Python is used by biotechnologists or bioinformaticians for their programming or for their applications. So I'll discuss about that one, and from next sessions I talk about the basic structure, basic data types, basic writing of programming in Python. So coming to the Python programming language, the Python programming language, it is a modern high level interpreted programming language. Programming languages generally classified as compiled programming languages or interpreted languages based on the software they use for converting the code to the machine usable or machine understandable program here. So old programming languages such as C, A, B and Fortran, all these are compiled languages. They use the software called as compiler, whereas Perl, Python and R, JavaScript, HTML, they use interpreter as a mediator between converting a program to the machine understandable thing here. So Python is a general purpose language. It means it is used for many purposes. It is not intended for a specific design or specific purposes. So a game developer can use a Python programming, academician can use Python programming, a data scientist can use Python programming, and it uses object oriented approaches. Generally in programming languages we have two kinds of approaches. One approach is called as procedural oriented language, and second one is object oriented programming approach. So Python supports both procedural programming approach and object oriented approach here. So very few languages support object oriented approach here, and it is a dynamically typed language. Dynamically typed means when you are writing your code, so you need to tell your interpreter or software that I want to do this task, or I want you to store this data type. The data type given is a string data type or a list data type. But in dynamically type, the software or Python interpreter will understand about what you are giving. So that's what. So we'll learn about dynamic programming or dynamically typed language in coming sessions. And the most important feature of Python, the major reason why bioinformaticians or biologists are learning Python is because of the beginner friendly programming languages. When you see programming languages, the learning curve generally it can be steep, or it can be quite sloped for different programming languages here. So when you take C programming languages or C++ programming languages, the time taken for picking up the language is very long, whereas Python, in very less section or within few weeks itself you can pick the language. So it is easy to learn, and it is a beginner friendly programming language. So these are the general features of Python programming languages. And coming to the other features, core features that